Hey, what's up guys? This is Lance from Climbing the Ladder. I hope everyone's enjoying their day off. I've got all my work done for the day, so let's get a couple games in. Okay, looks like we're starting out against a warrior. This could be a lot of different things. I think with this hand we just keep the first mate and put everything else back. Hope that we can draw turn 2, turn 3 plays. Which we didn't. Okay, since he missed his turn 1 play, it makes me think that this is probably a control warrior deck. So we don't have anything lined up for turns 2 through 4, so I think we want to go and play both our 1-drops here. And we can attack for 2 and pass the turn. And hope we can draw something to play next turn, preferably an Alistraz's Champion. That is not something we can play. Okay, it'd be nice for us to draw one of those as well. Alright, so super slow start this game, which probably is not going to end well for us. But like I've said before, that's going to happen some percentage of the time. Okay, so he has a little bit of a slow start too. Not quite as slow as us, but it looks like we're not playing against a control warrior deck. This is actually the pirate weapon version. Which probably means we're in even more trouble. So we're definitely on the defensive now. Luckily we can take out his berserker here and gain some armor. So next turn we can play a Corruptor. We can take out one of his pirates. But this might be too little too late.
I wield the power of black.
So I'm gonna go ahead and attack in case we draw a Fiery War Axe in the next couple turns. So I don't see a 1 damage weapon doing us much good. At this point I really don't see a whole lot doing us much good, and yeah, that's gonna end it. Just way too slow of a draw. Okay, so probably an Aggro Shaman matchup here. I think we keep the champion, put the other 2 back to maximize our chance of drawing either a 1-drop or a dragon, even though the Fierce Monkeys are pretty good in this matchup. So there's our dragon. Now it would help if we could draw a 3-drop here. We'll go ahead and get in for 2. And see if we can figure out what type of shaman deck this is that we're playing against. So that doesn't really tell us anything. So we could go ahead and waste our 2 charges left on our Rusty Hook to kill his Totem Golem, which I think is probably the best play. So I'd like to keep the Alistraza's champion.
I'm in charge now.
Okay, so that's good for us. So another good draw there. We need to draw another dragon for the Twilight Guardian though. Okay, so we have some options here. We can use our last charge on our weapon to kill his taunt totem. Then we can use our berserker to kill his dead hand and attack him with 4 for our elite. I think that's a pretty good turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I guess in hindsight, I probably should have done that the other way. I probably should have killed his taunt with our berserker.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Because it's going to cost us our berserker now. Okay, so he's trying to go real aggressive here. So we can play our other berserker, play our Alistraza's champion, get rid of both his minions and pump up our berserker. I think that's what we want to do here.
The blade be thirsty.
For the life binder.
So let's see here.
For the Dragon Queen. Oh, bother.
So not a bad turn for him. Probably need to get rid of that 7/7. Or we could just play the Twilight Guardian and let him attack into it. And then we can get in for 13. We haven't played a pirate yet. Yeah, we have. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's the best play. And I'll go ahead and put our small time buck out there.
For the
I
Dragon.
don't think I want to make any trades here. I think I just want to get in.
I strike.
Okay, so that's a pretty good turn for him. Although I think he did that backwards. So we have 8 out there. If we can get a weapon, we can win the game. So let's try to draw a card. And there we go.
For the Dragon.
Okay, so 2 aggro decks to start off the day.
Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
Okay, so we don't know if this is aggro or Miracle Rogue yet. Regardless, we definitely don't want the Ragnaros, and I think on the play we probably don't want the Fierce Monkey either. The question is, do we want to keep Finley or not? I like having a turn 1 play, especially on the play. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct or not. If we were on the coin, I'd probably put him back, but I really like being active on the play. So pretty good 1, 2, 3, 4 curve here as long as we can draw a dragon next turn. So this is either between Life Tap or Fire Blast here. If it's the aggro rogue deck, the Fire Blast would be great, and the Life Tap would probably end up killing us. So because of that, I'm going to take the Fire Blast. This also shows you one of the real disadvantages of playing Finley on turn 1, because you're not 100% sure what you're playing against yet. So we draw our dragon, which is good. So we have a really nice curve here. Can be really aggressive.
For the Dragon Queen.
And if we can get that turn 6 9/9 down, I think we'll be in really good shape.
Ha, this guy's toast.
So the preparations probably mean this is a Miracle Rogue deck, or a Jade Rogue deck, I suppose. So if we play the Berserker, he will just be able to kill it. Do we want to let him trade his SI7 agent with our Berserker? I'm not sure about that. So we have a 4/4 Berserker. So he would take 4 damage in the process. I think the better play is just to play the Fierce Monkey, because that's still going to force him to trade. Okay, so that's a pretty good draw there.
My blade be thirsty.
Let's just get a weapon and get patches out. Alternatively, we could have played the Elite, but I think we made the right play. Especially since we can play the Elite this turn, trade with his 5/4. That will pump our Berserker twice, and we can get in for quite a bit of damage.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream!
I strike.
So that's just enough damage to let us play our Crusher as a 9/9 next turn.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So the question is, do we want to play the 9/9? Or do we want to play the Berserker and hit the button?
What now.
It's tough, because the 9/9 is going to be hard to deal with. I think we just want to get it out there. I want to minimize his chance of being able to deal with it. Okay. Not sure if it was correct or not, but it worked.
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
Okay, so a mage matchup, probably Reno mage. We have a turn 1, turn 2 play, and a turn 4 play. So if we put one of the first mates back, looking for either a turn 2 or a turn 3 play here. Okay, so it looks like he put all 3 of his back, so might be able to get lucky here and get him dead before he has a chance to get Reno anyways.
Fly, Polly!
So ideally here I would like to draw a 3-drop. I'd like to draw a Berserker. That's fine. So we can definitely be aggressive with our weapons here since we have 2 in our hand. Still would like to draw a Berserker this next turn. Either that or a small time buck so that we can use all of our mana. So let's see, what do we want to do here? I think we just get in for 5 and play the War Axe. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Job's done.
Mind if I roll need?
So that could be a pretty good draw. I think at this point we still want to be aggressive. If he's using his mana to ping his Acolyte and draw cards, I think that's good for us. So I think we just are as aggressive as possible here.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream!
So we have at least 3 damage in our hand. Okay, so the Frost Nova is going to help him. So it looks like we can only do 6 damage to him right now. And hopefully he doesn't have Reno in his hand. So I think that's a pretty good draw.
My blade be thirsty.
For the life binder. For the dragon queen.
So Blizzard would be good here. Reno would be good here. Either of the secrets, Ice Block or Ice Barrier, would be good here. For him. All these things are things that are good for him. They're terrible for us. So he's either got to have something defensive or he's got to be able to deal with all of our minions. Okay, so that helps him. So we can slam one of them, fiery war axe the other, and get him for 3, get him down to 1. I think that's probably the best play.
What now?
It's too bad slam only does damage to minions. Yeah, that would get him down to 1. And then our war axe would win. Pretty much regardless of what he has besides Reno. So I think that's probably the play. So the secrets or Reno would keep him alive. Flame Strike does not keep him alive. Blizzard does not keep him alive.
I hope you like my invention.
So that puts him out of Reno range. That's not going to be enough. So one of the secrets is about the only thing. And there we go.
For the Dragon Queen.
Okay. Do we just play the Crusher here? Or do we take our shot drawing a card with the Drake? I mean, the only thing that we could draw that would be worth playing would be the other Alistraz's champion, so I think we just play the Crusher here. And in case we draw the other first mate, I think we just get in here with our weapon as well. So there's the other secret.
We hunger for vengeance.
So probably the... Okay, so that's the second Acolyte, so this is not a Reno list, so this would be... Well, I guess that's the second Novice Engineer also. So I guess this is just straight up Freeze Mage. So in that case, we definitely have to get rid of his Thalnos. 100% for sure.
For the Dragon Queen.
Okay, so there's the Ice Block. So I think we can just attack into Thalnos. That should be fine. I really want to hit the button here. I'm going to go ahead and play the Drake first, though. So luckily he's already used some important cards just to stay alive. He's already used one of his Ice Lances and one of his Frost Bolts.
I wonder.
Yeah, he's having to use a lot of direct damage just to stay alive right now. Okay, so
For the Dragon Queen.
this is the last one of those. Definitely want to hit the button. And do we want to even play anything else? I think it's fine because we got Grommash in our hands. We have the Grommash plus Slam. So I don't think it hurt anything to play.
Be thirsty.
Okay, so looks like Grommash is going to get it done for us.
I can wait no longer. Taste my blade.
Alright. So we can end today on a win streak.